Has it started streaming yet? Okay, Google, how do I look up things?
Here's a matching video.
How do I look up stuff?
Here's what I found on the web.
When you ask her the first time, when you ask Google the first time, how do I look up stuff, she says, I don't know, I've never looked in the mirror before. It's funny. I find it funny. Anyway, greetings and welcome back to, what is this? Oh, it's the Prom. Second term, the DLC, that's the one. Alright, I've been drinking, so this might be not as fun as it was before, but I'm gonna play it anyway. Second term, fuck yeah, I'm going after Zoe. Oh, I forgot, I need to look up. Hold on, no, Google, tell me what I want. How do I get Zoe in Monster Prom?
Here's a matching video.
Shit. What name do I have to choose to get Zoe in Monster Prom? Wait, it's a secret ending? Oh, that's useless. Let's just go after Zoe then. Anyway, yeah, my name's Patchable, if I didn't say it already. I'm gonna choose one of the girls because I like thinking that. Her name is Red. Great. Rowie? Shit. Zed? Oh, that wouldn't be too bad. Remember it clearly, 3 weeks are left. As we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Scott, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. I love him. He's amazing. I should actually go after him more often. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. She's amazing. Pollygeist, probably 22, I think. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Like drugs and narcotics. It's the same thing. Patch, what the fuck are you on about? Damien Levy? I'm gonna say Levy. Levy, 21. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love for fire. Love of fire. He's the same age as I am. Awesome. Liam Lioncourt, 400 and something. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. I love the fact that they give him a that's called an umbrella. They give him an umbrella. Zoe, she's very shy up there, but she's also squinting at everyone with her one eye. An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl. Calculista, Hewlett Packard. Who named him, by the way? Because I know that Scott and Damien were the ones who made him, so they're basically his dads, which means that they're brought up by in the same way that Damien was brought up, but not the same way that he was brought up, which is Scott. A library actually, they just let him out into the world. I forgot. That's what happened. A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. And Vera Oberlin, 23. A mean, self-made Gorgon with this merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? Probably going for Zoe, I'm hoping. We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks left to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and afraid, and we were ready to... Oh shit, I picked 30 minutes instead of a full hour. Oh well, who cares? We'll go for Zoe, then if we fail, then we're gonna suck. I know. Welcome to Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they're rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever trademark will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. It's your chance to fix global warming. Go ahead. Time to be a real hero. I lead a mission to the sun in order to invite the sun to the party of the... No, that would be cooler in the way that inviting the sun to a party would be. But no. Nah, the world is doomed, but I start investigating ships and start profitable business of the soon-to-be covered by Waterworld. So, like, Waterworld. Oh, has anyone seen them? I'm a bit too intoxicated. But Waterworld's a good movie. Saying that. Global warming isn't real. I invented it, and now science is claiming authorship because science is a lame copycat with no original ideas. Go for that one, then. Oh, that would be wealthy. I don't want wealth. I want the other things that are permanent, that I don't spend on other things. What would be the coolest prize you could win in a box of cereal? A sample of a more nutritious breakfast option. So much more encouraging than stop eating the colourful crap. The phone number of a 60 tiger on the front of the box. He's so passionate about breakfast and health. He's surely also a great lover. A tiny piece of scrap metal, so every scoop will be a thrill of danger. Oh, go for that one. Charming? Charming's better. Actually, smart would also be good. Shit. What's the sexiest type of knowledge and love I can have? How to make a killer cocktail? Bachelor's engineering? No. Lyrics to all Disney songs? No. All the principle was to build a financial empire? No, that's not Zoe. Setting stuff on fire? That's Damien. Accurate approximation of all fictional creatures' genitalia? That's Zoe. Yep. Knew it was her. If you were a product, what would be your slogan? Objectively better than other options. Extra flammable? Too expensive for you? You wouldn't understand me, and that's how I know I'm cool? Be ready for a long trip together. Buy me food. No, buy me. I'm good. I want that one though. I'm sorry. That was just too good. I wanted that one. Alright, Red, let's go. I need to be more creative. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It'll be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad for high school play standards. Again, plus 2 creativity. Looking around for a distraction, you spot Scott proudly flexing while Zoe sits before him frowning into her notebook. You figure she's trying to draw his ripped bod, so you offer to give him some drawing tips. Give me a minute. Okay, before anyone says anything, and you know, no one's actually watching at the moment, so no one's going to say anything right now, but I do voices for these characters. My own voices, not the voices that are actually in the freaking game already. Because I do love those voices, but I do my own, so...
Drawing? What? Drawing anything? I'm writing a fanfic about Scott's muscles.
What? You are? I thought I was just over here flexing for no reason, like usual.
Well, I'm trying to write a fanfic, but so far it's going slower than the first 20 issues of Snail Person Literature Club.
You glance at Zoe's notebook. It looks like she's just copied out Wikipedia's list of all the muscles. Ooh, I can help. You know, Coach always says, you must spell muscles without one of the letters from adversity. Without some of the letters from adversity. He isn't remembering that right. You should add a bad guy who fights against all my good muscles.
That's been done already. It's like you haven't read it. It's like you haven't even read Scott versus Muddle-hating Herbert. And that's exactly my problem.
What? Nobody reads your fanfics?
What? No. My problem is that I need to put an original spin on this fic. My mind's more blank than the minds of all those cultists whose thoughts I used to devour.
Well, you thought about adding a bad guy who fights against all my good muscles? This conversation is clearly going nowhere without your help. Quick, fix Zoe's fic. Scott's right. No, he's not. Many muscles stories have been told, but how many have been told from the perspective of the muscles? Alright, how about Scott's right, the story needs an antagonist, and everyone knows that the true natural enemy of muscles is the leaf scale gulper shark.
From the perspective of the muscles?
Did somebody say muscles? Oh shit, I got his one instead of hers.
This is more revolutionary than my spooky high treason French... This is more revolutionary than my spooky high treason French Revolution AU! Starring Polly as the hard partying ghost of Marie Antoinette. Which tag is better? Bisexts trapezoids or bizipidoids? Does Festus Liturius ex Festus Medallus Countess Self-cyst? Oh my god, I can't even merge this with my spooky ICU Grey's Anatomy mashup, are you?
I repeat, did somebody say muscles? Zoe is too excited to reply. She's already busy writing the story of an idealistic young pictorialist major who falls for a world-weary gluteus maximus. Okay. The idealistic young pictorialist major who falls for an ass, basically. That sounds like a reference that I'm not getting, because I'm drunk. Oh, I'm meeting up with these guys again. How's it going, dude? Looks like Scott and Zoe are having a marshmallows for lunch. You say that because their cafeteria table is covered in literal mountains of marshmallows. Zoe slams the marshmallow into her mouth. Well, it's mildly impressive.
That's 15 marshmallows!
Scott stuffs 6 marshmallows into his mouth at once. It's slightly more impressive.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm in. 20. My 3. I'm in the king of the mallow.
I didn't want to have to do this, but you leave me no choice, rival.
Zoe begins to glow purple and convulse. Her tentacles swell. You smell death itself.
Engine kills, doomed to waltz, sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice.
A cloud of marshmallows rise into the air, and Zoe's countless mouths all open in an infinite hunger. All of the mallows fly into Zoe's gaping maws. The cafeteria windows open as all marshmallows in a 50-mile radius are summoned into their doom. It's unspeakably impressive.
Hey, no fair.
If I counted correctly, I've now eaten 13,666 marshmallows exactly, which means I win!
Wait, that's like very not cool. You can't use more than one mouth during your eating contest. It's cheating. And I would know, because I used my hands at soccer one time, and I still feel bad about it.
No, I didn't cheat. The validity of impromptu marshmallow match is the whole reason to live, and my whole reason to not destroy this amazing marshmallow-filled planet.
Quick, reference this athletic dispute before the whole planet is destroyed. Referee this athletic dispute. Sorry. We can't control how many mouths we have. That's not nice. Scott, you're a good boy. Are you a good boy or not? Scott, play smart and be creative. Don't you have many other holes you could use to win? That one sounds more like to be Zoe because many other holes. But also, good boy would be Scott because, you know, saying good boy makes him really excited.
Other holes?
Scott scratches his head and finds his ear. Based on his reaction, this might be the first time he's noticed that he has ears.
Whoa, I found another hole already. I'm back on the game. There's 2 more holes in my face I wasn't even using.
Scott stuffs every single orifice with marshmallows and is definitely not cool. Oh, it's definitely hot. Cool, you found a new fun fetish to enjoy.
Curse you, rival! Your whole jujitsu is not...
Damn it, that wasn't Zoe's one. Oh,
Your whole jujitsu is not strong for me!
Oh.
Not too strong for me!
Oh, sorry.
Your whole jujitsu is too strong for me! I lose!
Scott's mouth, ears, and nose are full of marshmallows. Even though he can't speak, hear, or breathe, you can tell he's overjoyed about winning. Oh, this is great. Their interactions are actually amazing. I love it. I honestly like their interactions. They're fucking awesome. They're like this full of like the things you do on the side. They're absolutely ridiculous, but you do it anyway because they might be fun, which is what this game is. My boldness is low, but I think I might need to get my creativity up. That day we're all rehearsing for the class play. You aren't especially good or inspired. For once, it seems you aren't getting the classic creativity boost from the auditorium. But afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in a discussion, so you decide to convey it through music. Excuse me. Oh, some gas there. You start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins in you in a kick-ass musical number. It's so amazing that the people with whom you were arguing totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over. You get a +2 creativity. Hell yeah. You're trying to focus on your own love life, but the sloppy makeout sounds coming from Violet and Tart are making it difficult.
Take that somewhere else. My snakes have never been able to digest their food. If they have to watch this... Oh, sorry. Take that somewhere else. My snakes will never be able to digest their food if they have to watch this disgusting display.
Yeah, and my fanfic muse is running for the hills. How am I supposed to write romance when the two of you are making it look so unappealing?
Well, it sounds like somebody is a little bit jealous of our amazing, perfect, wonderful relationship. We're not bothering anyone.
You commented on my fanfiction. Still not as romantic as Every Day with My bae. And then a bunch of heart emojis with stars. Also the Camino emoji. Why did you comment the Camino emoji?
You see, Zoe? This is why it's better to be strong, independent nightmare creature. Terrifying woman, terrifying woman, terrifying woman. And you don't know what you're talking about, Red. You're always trying to romance your classmates in various unlikely ways.
Oh, that's what's talking.
It's a couple versus a pair of people who don't understand the voice of a couple.
Oh, they are a couple. So there's a yeti and the fungus growing out of its head.
Being a couple, go on and be a tiebreaker.
Well, if Zoe and Vera don't want to be in relationships, it's going to be hard to get them in a relationship with you. Time to convince one of them. Vera, historically the only reason why people married was tactical alliances and increasing the wealth of both families. So really, marriages are a great way of solidifying and increasing power and material gain. Zoe, when you're in a relationship, you can do silly couples costumes for Halloween, like peanut butter and jelly, or puberty and shame. Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes! This is exactly why I came to high school. This is exactly why I became a high school girl.
To do couples Halloween costumes? That's oddly specific.
Yes, dressing with your love is salt and pepper, a key and a lock, raisins, an air conditioner, windows and doors, a bulletin board, and a water fountain.
Okay, you're just listing whatever you see.
Oh, couples costume idea. Go as Violex X Tate or Miranda and Damien.
Wait, Miranda and Damien? Oh, that does actually fit together.
Liam and Damien.
Oh, actually, yeah, Liam and Damien does also fit together.
Calculaster and Scott.
Wait, no, Calculaster is Scott is Calculaster's father.
Calculaster and Miranda.
Actually, yeah, it could be anyone, to be honest. Now that I'm thinking about it, it could literally anyone I can choose.
Now you're just listing our classmates.
Of course, if you're going to cosplay your own classmates, how the hell are you going to cosplay anyone else? Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Amen.
Of course, Zoe is a Boo Paul's drag race fan. Point is, you made Boo Paul. Point is, you made her super happy. Maybe one day I should cosplay the couple of Zoe X Red. Plus creativity and plus one charm. Awesome, I've got a lot of creativity out of that. I'm now 10, which is more than enough to get the ending finale if I don't lose anything. So let's go for boldness, just in case I might need boldness later on. They do to skip class to hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You get plus 0 shits and get plus 2 boldness. You're chilling with Zoe, watching her draw cute little chibi characters getting eaten by nightmare fluid when lidded slides into your mists.
Hey, yeah, that's not bad for a gal. I might have a major opportunity for you.
Oh, cool. As much as I hate your casual sexism, I love opportunities. What's up?
I'm looking for someone to do a custom drawing of my YouTube channel. It'll be me, but with sunglasses, and my muscles are huge. And you can tell from my facial hair that I'm right about everything.
Yeah. I could probably do that. No guarantee that I won't drive your viewers insane, though.
If they go insane, then they weren't true fans to begin with.
Great. Let's talk a little bit more about... sorry. Let's talk a little more about what you want. And then we can negotiate a price for the commission.
Excuse me? Price? Exposure for my 284 YouTube subscribers isn't good enough for you?
No.
Wow, typical. There I am, trying to give you the opportunity of a lifetime, and you can't think of anything but money. Did you hear me when I said how many subscribers I have? 284!
I only have 24.
And that's just right now. By the end of this weekend, I could possibly be at 285 or 286. And from there, it's just a few orders of magnitude until I hit 600. A real savvy artist would understand the value of getting in good with me while I'm still on the rise. This could be huge for you. Anyway, TLDR. No cash right now. I'm investing all my capital in my craft in the hopes of maybe someday becoming a YouTube sensation. You're an artist. Do it for the love of art, or whatever dumb fucking reason artists have for doing art shit.
Okay, I do not like him at all. Everyone makes him out to be a really bad guy. Not all, like, guys with neck beards are that bad. I don't even have a neck beard. I'm not overweight. I don't have a neck beard. I'm average sized. And only had a neck beard for, like, the past week. Because I forgot to shave. As Lyndon pours more and more garbage words out of his mouth, you can feel the air around Zoe turning into pink tentacles of wrath. Oh, yeah. Oh, I definitely would do the same, dude. It's totally the same. Pink tentacles of wrath. You know, like my fucking penis. Not glowing. I would make it glow if I could. I didn't read that. Fuck. Why don't you pay with one of your kidneys? I mean, you've already got 2, and once you're a YouTube sensation, you can buy as many kidneys as you want. If all you've got right now is hope for the future, why not pay with your future? Pledge to be Zoe's indentured servant from ages 32 to 36.
Haha, deal, suckers! What do you think what do you think? I'm just a regular high school age? I'm a motherfucking Japanese swamp vampire, you utter cucks! I turned 36 600 years ago!
Oh, that's okay. I'll just extract payment from your past self.
Wait, what do you mean you'll— Oh fuck, my memories!
You're trying to argue with a god, dude.
Don't worry. I just bit the fabric of time and space to steal 4 years of your life. We're totally even now.
I suddenly bear deep emotional scars from events I never experienced. My entire life is non-canon.
So do you still want that drawing? For another 2 years of your past? I'll even do it in color.
No thanks. I think I need to go lie down for a while.
Oh, okay. Enjoy the incessant nightmares.
The what?
Oh, that's Zoe. So adorable. I love her so much. She's awesome. That's awesome. I love her. That's amazing. Oh, the fact that she would even do that is amazing. Oh, Kekulista and Zoe. These are both the DLC characters, by the way. You sit down with Zoe and Kekulista. Zoe seems to have brought some fresh sanity today. Oh, I've done this one. That is, she has a screaming man strapped to the table and is currently siphoning his sanity through his eye sockets. Friend Zoe, I am afraid I must take issue with your current practice.
What? Eating?
Oh, I love her shirt! It's got Miranda on it! That's actually adorable. It fits her pretty well. Is she wearing pants? Eating in a manner which causes a human to repeatedly scream, "Kill me," while avoiding his bowels and bladder. It does not seem nice. Sorry, it's not the robot voice I'm going for.
Look, I was born this way, okay? Well, not so much born as ripped from the fabric of reality itself and animated in equal parts malice and concept of despair. But still, don't judge me.
I do not possess the necessary firmware to judge you, Zoe. I do, however, wish that you would find another way to attain sustenance. You can start to see these two at odds. Maybe you could convince Zoe to change her ways, or convince Kekulista that they don't need changing. Zoe, why don't you eat this vegan brownie? That would be Kekulista's one. Oh, come on, Kekulista. Sanity isn't even one of the top 5 worst things Zoe could be devouring from this dude. Status skeptical. Please list 5 worst or... sorry. Status skeptical. Please list 5 worst to devour from this man than his sanity.
That's easy. Deep-seated insecurities is one. Poop is another. The critical fear of death present in all mortals. Pee. And worst of all, opinions.
Are his opinions really that bad?
Well, he's a prominent user on Reddit.
Understood. Analysis complete. Sanity is an acceptable food substitute compared to several things that are worse.
Nice. It's like I always say, when life gives you lemons, compare those lemons to the all-consuming void. The void is way worse than a couple of lemons.
You couldn't agree more. Mostly because you're interested in smooching Zoe, but still. Come on, let's make out with Zoe. A god. A literal ancient god. Alright, so I can't go get more creativity, but I don't need it right now. I need more charm. Where do I get charm from? Charm's from the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural one leader. You get +2 charm. Nice. Oh, I should get more fun. In the next game, you end up on a team with Vera, Zoe, and Polly. The dream come true. For your ideal foursome, but for dodgeball, not so much. They don't really even seem to want to be here.
I can't believe we're stuck in this interminable sporting event, even when we could be doing something much more productive.
Yeah, like hiding in a bathroom stall to learn my classmates' secrets and add them to my fanfic.
Or hiding in a bathroom stall for sex reasons. I was going to say taking over a small South American country, but to each their own, I suppose. Whatever. I bet you could do that in a bathroom stall too. You're smart.
But we won't be able to do anything in any bathroom stalls unless we stop this dumb dodgeball game. It's been going on forever. Seriously, I'm pretty sure I subjected the minds of my victims to eternal torments that was shorter than this match.
You suspect that might be a bit of an exaggeration, but who cares? This is your chance to get in good with Dream Team by dreaming up a way to end the match. Convince coach that dodgeball has to stop because of cultural appropriation? I'm charming, creative, and smart. Mustard gas would be boldness. I only have 6.
Cultural appropriation, you say? But whose culture, and what are we appropriating?
You tell him that you'd love to answer that, but asking questions is also cultural appropriation. From the Sphinx.
The Sphinx?
What did Red just say about asking questions?
But you're asking questions.
Oh, but she's got snakes for hair, you think? Oh, but she's got snakes for hair. You think that makes her not a Sphinx?
You're doing it too! I'm confused. Dodgeball is cancelled!
Hey, we win! Now let's go to the bathrooms for various reasons.
You guys have a great time fucking off in the bathrooms for the rest of the period. Good thing fucking off in the bathroom isn't cultural appropriation. Or is it? Either way, you win +2 fun and +1 creativity. Awesome, I got more fun out of that. I'm doing pretty well this one. I'm doing pretty well. Is this another class one? Shit. Charm, creativity, or smarts? I've got them pretty much down. Boldness or fun? You know, just because I was mentioning the bathrooms, let's go to the bathrooms. Oh, Jesus Christ. Completely forgot about this. If I click this, it'll be a big fucking gamble, so I'll have to choose something else. I don't want a tampon. This one's creativity. This is already at 12. That's my highest. How to speak sexy, and then that's charming, I think. Boldness, though. Fuck yeah. You know what?
All profits are made and donated to a good cause. Spoiler alert, the good cause is buying me a new phone. Sweet!
That was a pain in my ass. Alright, we're gonna need to get this right with Miranda. It's not like Zoe and Miranda aren't always the perkiest of gals, but they seem extra perky as they skitter around writing things down in notebooks.
Doubtless as you are admiring our greatest work, Red. You see, doubtless you are admiring our greatest work, Red. You see, we are now food critics. Zoe has hired me for her magazine, totally a real food magazine. It's an honor to have you on board, Your Highness.
Zoe holds up a bunch of papers stapled together with doodles and crown that seem to be eldritch runes with some sparkly scratched stickers on top.
If you're quiet and subservient, you may watch us in our quest to be the best food critics ever. I was a little hesitant about funding this very legitimate magazine since I'm new to eating things other than minds and souls. And I usually have my eating served eat for me. And then Zoe and I realized that we were absolute best food critics according to our tested audience. Which means which was compromised over Miranda's food serves. Now watch us create culinary criticism magic. First up, macaroni and cheese. This food item contains both macaroni and cheese. Therefore, deserves 5 stars for its accurate description. Next, conscious couscous and vegetables. I've never tried it, and the pieces seem to be way too small to even register in my mouths. I wouldn't try it either, but the name sounds very, very, very fancy. So 5 stars. Here is the microwave.
Here is this microwave.
Ah yes, this is very yes, this is very shiny and very cubic shaped, which are both good qualities for good food. 5 stars. Here are some French fries. They don't seem to be particularly French, but they do seem particularly un-French either. But they don't seem particularly un-French either. Oh dear, how will we determine their Frenchosity?
Psh, easy. That's your speciality. Frenchosity. Zoe, you should give the French fries a French kiss worthy of the most epic and of fan fetishes, or French fictions, to check how good they are at French kissing and therefore calculate their Frenchosity. Miranda, obviously there are two qualified. Obviously you're the most qualified to determine this. The only way to establish Frenchosity is to actually go to France and send an eating serve over to check it out.
How did you know about my French-themed spooky high AU list Mostropolis? You truly are my #1 fan, aren't you, Red?
If my #1 fan means trying to get in her tentacles on prom night, then sure.
If you find them to be specifically good kisses, my Eldritch compatriot, I will join you in this endeavor. It will be good practice for me when my prince comes along, provided I am not in an enchanted slumber at the time. I really feel like people should be kissing people in any kind of slumber, but that's a separate issue, so I'm just gonna make out with a French fried potato now.
She does!
Yes, I found that kiss to be both French and fried. 5 stars. 5 stars. And Red, maybe you and I can work on other kissing images sometime.
Oh, that's very flirtatious of you, Zoe. Heck yeah, and you do! It's called giving butterfly kisses to honey roasted butterflies to determine their butterfly factor. 5 stars. Hell yeah. That was enjoyable. I like that one too. That interaction was great. I'm probably spiking way too much. I should probably turn myself down. Give me a minute. Sorry. There we go. There we go. I've turned myself down slightly. Now, back to the game. I am not low on anything, actually. Let's go have some fun. That day during recess, you start a half-hour ride that goes full crazy. I have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there were like 300 people. Someone secrets from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a ride party. Oh, that's the best I've done in a long time. Oh. That sentence. That's my throat in so bad. Eating a +2 fun. Seems like Zoe is practically blushing magenta as she sidles up to you.
So, listen, Red. Hanging out at school is getting into wacky shenanigans and screaming and everything, but it's also randomly absurd and absurdly random, and I just want to have some kawaii time. So what if we did something super cute and adorable together? Like a nice little picnic.
Shit.
I mean, I still want it to be personal to me. You know, so I wanted to have the picnic in a pocket dimension nightmare void that holds a special place in my heart.
Oh, sorry, I'll read that again so it makes more sense.
I mean, I still want it to be personal to me, so, you know, I want to have the picnic in a pocket dimension nightmare void that holds a special place in my heart.
That's better.
It's just like super cute, cozy despair realm devoid of any sense and unreachable to normal minds. So I like to hang out there and watch anime on my phone between classes. Anyway, want to meet me there in a few? I'll bring some cute little picnic stacks. You try to think of a way to keep from losing your sanity and getting your soul fractured. See you in a few.
Oh shit, that sounds super adorable except for the losing your mind part. Which you know a good way to fix that. Okay, grab a cup of coffee, some nuts, some blueberries, and a scarf, and scarf them down. All food well done, good for you and your brain. Purchase a foil anti-void hat from a very trustworthy dude who sells stuff. That one. You stop by the school snack shop, which is a thing that exists. Wait, really? I've never been there. But it's rarely mentioned because what you think you know about every single what you think you know about every single location of Spooky High, you don't. You get a half caffeine. macchiato triple saclao latte with some trail mix and blueberries and shove them in the old foo hole. Immediately, you can feel their magic working.
Hey there, Red. You ready to head to the spare room?
You sure hope so. Hold on, let me drink. My throat is very sore. I need to drink some more. Zoe takes your hand, and you can feel your heart pound as your pulse race. She leads you onward.
So there it is. Hope you like the atmosphere. I mean, not the atmosphere, like the vibe. I mean, I hope you like what? I hope you like it as well. I just mean, like, literally how devoid of oxygen and natural atmosphere here is.
Whether or not this world have been a problem for you normally, which is frankly debatable, it certainly isn't today. Not after that healthy and ingenuizing snack. Ingenuizing? No, who cares? You always use a healthy snack to start the day off right and decimate obstacles from geometry tests and getting impaled with a spear, which are equally likely at the school.
Having fun? You seem like you're having fun, right? Like you're having fun? I mean, you're not shrieking with agony, and your eyes haven't melted out of your face, and you're still speaking coherently, so that's pretty good for this dimension.
It's a good baseline for any date, really. You and Zoe have a wonderful and super cutesy time drinking your sodas and to the sounds of the wind echoing in your ears eerily like the shrieks of the dying. It seems like your healthy snack wasn't quite healthy enough to keep your brain from any chance whatsoever because you're now unexpectedly highly empathetic to the feelings of raccoons. But it was still everything Zoe dreamt of. Specifically that you survived it. You gain +2 charm with raccoons, which bleeds over into your regular monster life too, along with +1 fun. Awesome! And now it's Monster Prom. Alright, Zoe. Let's see what you got, babe. Come on, come on, come on. You finally plucked up your courage to ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you?
Oh my god! Prom? Together? Count me in, baby! We're gonna have the wildest prom together. It'll be even wilder than the prom Naruto and Garfield go to together on my fanfic Naruto and Garfield's very, very wild prom night, in which Naruto finally got some of Garfield's lasagna.
Prom night was lovely! You danced for a bit, but then you decided to take a walk under the starry night. You named constellations after your favorite anime characters. And in the end, you kissed. You kissed at least like 8... You kissed at least like 8 of her nostrils. Oh, sorry, 8 of her mouths, including the face one. This is not a secret ending. Zoe's quote, is it? It's not a secret ending, but I like it. That was adorable. Oh, I'm gonna have to skip the ending scene. I'll count to 30 seconds into it. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendships, and learning who we are and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Zoe's many years of researching obscure trivia for her steamy fanfics paid off. She got a job as a consultant at a company who makes fantasy sex toys based on beloved pop culture characters. Now she rakes in the big bucks designing blueprints of the stuff that, like the cock of the Demogorgon, or the vagina of the Statue of Liberty. Oh, you adorable little god. Damien left fire to the very end. Unfortunately, that wasn't a super legal affair, and he ended up in prison for arson. Fortunately, prison was flammable. Vera realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections and building power because she's not part of the game. She plays the game, so be careful. Maybe she's now the one pulling your strings. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty more battles left in the war called youth. Once again, we were young, unafraid, and we were ready to start. Alright, 30 seconds into this. And 20. Fuck! It started at 30 seconds. 6 new images in the gallery. Oh, we're gonna check those out. Definitely had to check those out. That is an adorable dress. That is awesome. No, go back. This one. That's the character I would usually pick, because he's around my build. And probably around my personality, to be honest. I mean, you know, as like base characters go for these sorts of games. There's a new one! Wait, what the fuck? I didn't even know that was a thing. Did I do that? Did I unlock that? Wait, I unlocked all of these? Man, I must have played him so many times. Oh, no, go up. Oh, that is adorable! Oh, that is absolutely adorable. Oh, I love that. Alright. Wait, what's that? Oh, okay. Where's the new stuff? Oh, no, there it is. Wait, Moran is designed for color testing. Yeah, no. It would, oh, actually, blue. The light blue would have worked, but the paint does it justice. Ah, that's what I'm going for, the Yeti. So the Yeti himself is male, but the fungus growing on the Yeti is female, I am guessing. And they are together? I think. Alright, let's check out the fan art. By Mars Newen. That's the Tumblr and Twitter. That is adorable. That is actually adorable. And everyone is actually doing the shipping thing. My throat isn't sore yet. So I'm thinking maybe I should pour a little more alcohol onto this. And then a little more of, where's the fizzy? There's the fizzy. A little more fizzy, and then we'll go for an entire hour of this. I don't know who we'll go after. I'll just go based on my personality. I do enjoy a good fanfic every now and then, so it might actually just be Zoe again. Actually, you know what? She is one of the DLC characters, so I'll go after Zoe again. Wait. You see that eel there? That orange eel right here? See this? That's voiced by Jacksepticeye. It is like one in how many is on the screen right now. That is probably the chance I will get to see that character. Okay, before I start again, I need to go take a pee. I'll be right back. Listen to the music. It's fun music. It's good music. Comment that when I finish that one, you should skip ahead for like, I don't know, 3 minutes or so. Skip ahead for 3 minutes, and that might be the amount of time that it took me to actually do all of this, take a piss, and look at all this stuff. So yeah, let's play. One player, second term, full game. Spooky High, the sweetest. Oh, yeah, we've all seen that. You. Green. Zoe. Growy. Ah, sure, why not? And we get to experience this ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. Blah 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 blah, skip. Skip. Which is the coolest mythological creature? This weird creature I drew when I was 6, which is a clearly super derivative from the other mythical creatures, but it's super cool and it's my OC and it's my spirit animal, okay? The Sphinx or the Invisible Hand of the Free Market? That one. I want to be creative. Always got to be creative. That's who I am as an individual. You get the chance to produce a movie. It's based on two cool guys walking away from explosions. That sounds like boldness. Something about superheroes, but with a love triangle. Influential Russian novelist of this... I don't know that one. That sounds like fun. You find your zodiac sign to be an accurate design of your own personal zodiac sign. Design it. Oh, sorry, that's what they meant. Happy-go-lucky ecstasy pill. The non-canon lovers. The now non-canon lovers. Oh, the now canon lovers. I'm an idiot. What it would be like to be a killer accessory. Sunglasses at night. Logitech. Oh, G560 with the best RGB gaming speakers. Nope. Fancy brass knuckles. Coolness itself. A necklace with your own name. And in case you forget, shiny armor. Glasses. Fancy brass knuckles. Fancy brass knuckles would be Miranda. No. That would be Miranda. That would be Snake Lady. I can forget her name right now. Necklace with your own name. That would be Scott. Coolness itself. Liam. Sunglasses at night might be Damien. That's definitely the computer person. Who do I want to meet up with Zoe? Fancy brass knuckles. Sunglasses at night. Sunglasses at night. Oh, it was Polly. Oh, and that was Fancy brass knuckles. All right, because she's high as all balls. Well, okay then. What am I low on? I'm low on charm. Oh fuck, I need charm. Where's charm? That is charm. That's charm. But then never goes full match takes place. Everything seems lost when you deliver an inspirational speech which fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. 2 charm for me. Meanwhile, Zoe seems to have trapped Polly in some sort of eldritch binding circle, which this should be good.
Tell me.
Huh?
Tell me.
Girl, where is your chill? I already told you like a million times how I died.
Yeah, but each time he told me something different. Tried to fuck a toaster, suffocated by good booty, gun salad. I've heard them all. What's the truth, Polly, huh? Huh?
It's none of your business.
Oh, but it's my hobby. And my hobbies matter, Polly. Plus, the fans have a right to know.
Fans have a right to leave me the hell alone. Secrets are sexy.
If secrets are so sexy, then how come God invented Wikipedia?
What? You're a god. You know that's not true. Now let me out of this binding circle. I've got haunted math next period.
Sure, I'll let you out. If you tell me how you really died.
Polly gives you a pleading look. Zoe gives you an excited look. As usual, it's up to you to figure out how to help. Great. Polly's right. Secrets are sexy, and I'll prove it with my espionage AU spooky highly classified. Zoe deserves to know the truth. I think this is the one I picked in my video that I'm going to release soon. So, Wolfie? Oh, that's right. I had to pay her.
You know the way...
Sorry.
You know the way... you know that the way to my ghost heart is through my ghost nostrils? Come here, you bloody beautiful horror. Let me give you the gory details.
Polly beckons Zoe over and whispers in her ear.
Oh wow, that many, huh? But how do the linebackers get out of there? Oh, the entire San Diego Zoo? Why would you even get that much cream cheese? Oh, see, it was Wednesday. Well, that pretty thoroughly answers my question.
Now do you see why I didn't want to tell anyone?
Oh, absolutely. This is way too hot for public consumption. Your secrets are safe for me.
Yes! I got to get my secret and I get cocaine. Score!
You're pretty sure Polly told another very not real story about her death, but Zoe's impressed at your negotiating skills. You leave Polly to enjoy her newly acquired treat, and you and Zoe get smoothies. You can +2 charm and +1 fun. Alright, now we're on the path of Zoe. We also have plenty of time to actually continue on the path of Zoe the entire way through. So let's go see what Calculista and Zoe are up to then. Calculista is enjoying a nice quiet lunchtime charge when Zoe interrupts her, has intervened with a question.
Hey, Calculista, I'm making a quiz so students can figure out which speaker high vending machine they are. You're friends with the vending machines, aren't you, right?
I'm friends with every person. I'm friends with every person's friend, Zoe.
But like, are the vending machines people that you're friends with?
That is a rather insulting question. Yes, vending machines are people, and yes, I am friends with them.
Oh, so vending machines have feelings?
Of course, they have feelings.
Which feelings?
I do not know. I am a terrible friend.
Oh man, that's how can we say? We can figure this out together for a quiz. But how can we talk to the vending machines about their feelings?
Use pure logic, Cal. Vending machines seem to give them away. Okay, no. Just look up their manuals online. I love conducting obsessive online research on all my favorite topics. Don't you, Zoe?
Did someone say obsessive online research?
Yes, it was green.
Let's start! Calculista, pull out the manuals!
Manuals acquired. Opening section 23D. Discerning your vending machine's mood. It says here that there is an analog switch on the back of each vending machine that sets its emotional state.
Let's go look! Huh. Looks like they're all set to crushing despair. Why are they set to crushing despair?
That seems to be the factory default.
Should we change it?
Best not to tamper with the factory defaults.
Okay, Green. Oh, hey, Green. As long as we're doing exhaustive online research, wanna go down a Wikipedia hole with me?
There's not a hole you wouldn't go down with Zoe. You would start a vending machine emotional states and end. You would start at a vending machine emotional states and end up at dark rituals specifically involving cabbage. Oh, that's great. I love that. Zoe has many holes. Many holes. She is an eldritch, old-fashioned god. Alright, we got creativity, fun, charm. My boldness is at an all-time low, so... That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You get plus 0 shitsing on plus 2 boldness. You notice Liam off by himself, happily drawing some steamy hot yaoi. You head over to say hi, but Zoe beats you there.
Hey, Liam, what you doing? Illustrating some erotic fanfic? Can I join you?
No and no. You over-enthusiastic poser. For your information, what I am drawing is called yaoi, and it is not fanfiction, it is high art.
I know what yaoi is. I have the internet too, but...
But what?
Isn't yaoi kind of, you know, problematic?
Problematic? A thing that I'm doing? How could you even think such a thing?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I posted some yaoi online recently, and some people got really mad at me. They said it trivialized authentic gay relationships or something. I just wanted to explore the central dynamic between Liam and Damien in a comic form.
Okay, first of all, that is my storyline, and you have no right plagiarizing it. Second of all, I already told you yaoi is a high art, so he's shipping himself with Damien, and high art is only problematic to cretins.
But it's high art. Why are you drawing 2 Ninja Turtles giving each other hand jobs?
It's called irony. Leave me alone. You doubt Zoe will leave Liam alone until this disagreement is resolved, which means you've got your work cut out for you. But whose side do you support? True, Zoe, yaoi can be problematic, but only when written through the dehumanizing female gaze of male-on-male love. Liam's gaze is unapologetically male, so there's no problem. Don't you see, Liam? Yaoi is the gluten of the art world! It is? But I'm gluten intolerant. I've been drinking strictly gluten-free blood since the early 20th century.
Oh, jeez. That could be bad. Do you feel okay? Are you having an allergic reaction?
I'm not allergic to gluten, you fool. I'm intolerant of it. The only allergic reaction I'm having is in my soul.
That used to happen all the time to the mind slaves in my unspeakable domain. would usually just eat the souls. But that might not be a good idea in this situation, which means there's only one thing left to do. Total fanfic overhaul.
Oh god, let's do it. I'm in favor of any alternative solution that leaves my soul uneaten. Additionally, I relish the creative challenge. Together, Liam and Zoe create a new kind of yaoi that is just attractive men having fully clothed conversations about the weather. Oh, that's great. Why don't you go fishing together? That'd be awesome, Ian. Go do that. It becomes wildly successful on the internet because no one can find anything to criticize about it. I mean, really, you can't. It's just guys having a conversation. It's a podcast. Okay, you're going to plus your creativity. Why one money? You're going to give me one money out of that? I only get one money out of the royalties. Can I get like 3 or 2? 2 would even be better than that. But even then, I don't use money in this game because I'm not going after Vera. And Vera's pretty much the only person. Sorry. Vera and Polly are the only people that actually want money, but Polly only wants money for drugs, so I can get her drugs other ways. Fun, charm. Oh, charm's at 7. Charming time. Fuck! I didn't look before I leaped. Alright, let's see if we can find the one that's charming. Is that charming? I'm too poor for the map. Fuck. That's creativity. That is a ghost blanket. That doesn't quite work too well. That's badassery. That is fun. That's dragon heat. And the head is also... Wait, what's the tampon for? Former prom queen. I want charm. That's charm, right? Yes. That's smarts. Fuck. Alright, well my smarts are at 13, so if I get the option for smarts, then let's fucking go. I'm sorry I didn't memorize these things. I don't know. I'm sorry. Sitting next to Zoe Miranda. Miranda's... Okay, this is lunchtime, so I'm gonna take a drink. Paying no attention to her eating surfs, and Zoe is paying too much attention to them. Oh, this is a new one. Give me a minute. Oh, yes, it's Kiss the Cook on the Godzilla. It's Gojira!
What are you doing, Zoe?
Sorry.
What are you doing, Zoe? Don't you know it's rude to oogle another woman's eating surfs? I'm not oogling. I'm researching my fanfic. My dear, it is about a romance. It's not called fanfic, it's called propaganda. Oops. Oh, I'm not writing about you right now. I'm writing about your eating surfs. What? Yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna really dive into their inner lives, their hopes, dreams, and the desires. Oh, don't be silly. Serfs don't have any of those things. Do they, serfs?
The eating serf's eyes dart between Miranda and Zoe, terrified. Should they speak, or should they just shut up and eat? I'm gonna side with the god on this. The literal ancient god. Because also I'm trying to get in her pants. You're right, Miranda. Most serfs don't have thoughts or feelings, only the really expressive and rare ones do. Make menacing eye contact with the two serfs, silently place a piece of sushi in their mouth and in your mouth and chew violently. I don't know which one's which! I think the bottom one's... Shit, the bottom one's... I'm knocking my headphones off. The bottom one's really violent. And, you know. Let's try this one. Oh, hell yeah. Good, good.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miranda. I didn't realize your serfs were common and inexpensive. I won't ask them any questions. Wait. Of course my serfs are expensive and rare. They're the most expensive and the most rare. So you're saying they do have rich inner lives? Rich? Whether inner lives are positively wealthy, opulent even. Tell them, serfs.
At Miranda's urging, her serfs share with you their childhood dreams of becoming marine biologists, their mutual love of ukulele music, and their well-reasoned opinions on income inequality.
Well, thanks you two. This is a really this is a wealth of information. Of course it is.
Once again, it looks like lying was the answer. Zoe's certainly grateful. Well, I'm glad that happened. Great. Awesome. Sorry I'm clapping so much. I'm sorry I'm also so loud. That is, I need to turn that down even more, but I just... You know what? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I have charm, and creativity is what I need. You're in the auditorium, so I can't go for creativity. Where's my charm at? Charm's here. They and every dodgeball match take place. At one point, you're about to be eliminated by a plater from the other team. A plater from the other team. But suddenly, you convince him not to throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. The player bursts into tears, and you take advantage of him the moment of weakness. Right, throwing a ball at him. My bad. You lose -5 mercy. A stat that might be useful in Monster Prom sequel, but isn't now. And you gain +2 charm. No mercy for me.
So, I was playing FOF.
What's FOF, Zoe?
I was playing FOF. I'm Zoe, and I was playing... I was playing FOF. I'm Zoe, and I was playing FOF. I hope that stands for fuck off, faker, because that's what you are. You're a faker.
What? How do you figure, Leonard? I was just trying to tell Green how much fun I was having.
Being a fake gamer girl? I thought if you were a real gamer girl, you wouldn't need to talk about how fun games were. You would just be playing them. A real fan doesn't go around shoving their fanness in people's faces. That's just what girls do because they're just doing it for attention.
Leonard, literally all you do is try to prove that you're a real fan. You're the one who interrupted this perfectly normal conversation.
Fake conversation.
Leonard!
Fake Leonard. Oh, no wait, real Leonard. Girls are the fake ones.
So are you saying there are no real girl gamer girls?
I thought I had met one once. She wasn't like all the other girls, right until she was. Then the bitch friend-zoned me and went on dating some arsehole. Chad Cabra?
Like a chupacabra?
Wait, how did that have anything to do with her interested in gaming?
Poor Zoe. She's new enough to the whole being a high school girl thing that she has no idea that there's no reasoning with the Leonards of this world. That is true. Not to be a white knight or anything, but but you really should step up and find a way to distract Leonard so you and Zoe can discuss absolutely gender-neutral topics like gaming and peace. Absolutely gender-neutral topics. Distract Leonard by finally creating the perfect real gamer girl profile on Twitter. Tell Leonard that you heard someone saying there's no wrong way to play video games. Yeah, I'm smart enough. Fuck yeah.
Yes, I also heard that. They were saying every way of enjoying video games is valid as long as it's fulfilling for you personally.
What? No one said that. What? Who said that? No wrong way to enjoy video games? That's insane! What about casually with friends? That's a wrong way to enjoy video games?
That's how you should be playing this, not the way I'm playing it.
How about enjoying them in a way that doesn't shit on other people's enjoyment just because their perspective deviates from yours?
And that's exactly also what I'm doing with these voices.
That doesn't sound right, now does it? Fucking cucks trying to ruin video games for everyone else. I need to put an end to this rumor right now.
Wow. Anyway, I was playing FOF the other day.
Zoe gets to finish her story uninterrupted. I wanted to listen to a story. I wanted to know what FOF was. Was it like Final Fantasy? Was it League of Legends? What was it? Alright, anyway, interrupted and you get to learn about her passions and interests. That is good, but I wanted to actually learn about her passions and interests. What a delightful way to gain +2 charm +1 fun. I'm glad I got fun out of that. I've got a lot to go. My throat's actually starting to get sore, so I should be able to get through all of this, and then my throat's going to be absolutely shitty for like 3 days. What am I low on? I'm low on boldness. You skip class to attend. Give me a minute. That day, you skip class intending to spend the term in the bathrooms. But you encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the fuck runs security here? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the monster scouts and all the idiotic scenarios they prepared you for. By the time you get to the bathrooms, you've totally gained +2 boldness. Zoe is brushing her teeth, which takes a long time since she has many, many mouths. When suddenly,
Ha! Foul monsters, prepare to die!
A fairy? A monster slap? How did you me?
sorry,
This is such an honor. You have like no idea.
What? What is happening right now?
I'm such a huge fan of your work. The attempted murder of my classmates. I'm such a huge work of work in the attempted murder of my classmates field. But I've always wondered, why do you almost exclusively attack Damien and Liam? Is it some sort of forbidden lust, sexy sexual tension thing?
What? No!
If you're attacking me, does that mean you're into me? Oh, me too? Oh my god!
Listen, foul eldritch horror. You are hot and everything, but that's not the point. Demons and vampires are some of the oldest, most vile monsters there are, bringing terror to the rest of the world for centuries, and they must be destroyed. Werewolves are only dangerous some of the time. Ghosts do more haunting than murdering. Robots are off limits since they're outside the fantasy realm. Mer people are too busy terrorizing the air people for me to bother. And are gorgons even monsters? Or do they just count as more mythological creatures?
Wow, okay. This is all such good info now to know for the future fanfics about why you 60 times with Damien and Liam are so emotionally charged.
I'm losing breath. Oh,
I'm not having 60 times with Damien and Liam.
sorry, that was also me being out of breath.
But really, Miranda and Bear probably have higher body counts than Liam for sure, and they're at least equal to Damien's. I think maybe you need to develop new criteria for which monsters you hunt and which you don't. Besides, if you're only doing it based on what type of monster they are and not how much killing they do, that seems to be kind of racist, you know?
I don't know, Pepper Girl. What I'm hearing makes some sense. But it could be another of your mind tricks. Isn't messing with people's minds kind of your thing?
Is that you saying that? Or your prejudice?
Sure. Then how do I decide who to hurt?
Oh, well,
Helping someone figure out the best way to determine which of your classmates to murder is kind of bleak. But Zoe's drawing a blank and you kind of want to impress her, so go ahead. Be your worst self. That's the entire freaking log line for this entire game. Make an online poll to tell the world decide who to kill, or your priority should be to kill whoever would make the best key ingredient for the most delicious lasagna. Smarts.
yay! I love taking the choices to fans. You're always right, you know.
Ah, yes. And then we can definitely find out what sort of monsters are causing the most harm to the world's population, and wipe out that scoundrel from existence.
Sorry, I shook my head there. Almost lost my headphones. You quickly set up a poll and promote it on various popular websites. BuzzFeeding on the hearts of the week. Shut up. Okay. Before too long, you have 1 million votes, and the results are in.
Yes. Tell me who's Yes. Tell me who is the world we're most needing rid of. Tell me quick.
Okay, so, in third place we have Bofa.
Balfa?
Bofa, these nuts! In second place we have Harambe.
I don't know what that means. Continue.
And in first place is Boaty McBoatface.
Boaty McBoatface? I knew it! I have long suspected that McBoatface was behind the disappearance of my brother
Salil?
Salil. Surely this confirms that. No time to waste.
Wow, I guess the court of public opinion really is pretty unpredictable, isn't it?
Nah, that's pretty predictable, and chances are the Slayer will give up on fighting McBoatface soon enough and return to chasing your classmates around. But in the meantime, take +2 fun and +1 charm. Oh yes, I get fun out of that. I just need boldness. Please don't let the shopping person be in boldness next time. I just needed to be above 10. Wait, no, is that the 30-minute game or is that the full hour game? It doesn't matter, I'm going after the Eldritch Horror. You sit down with Scott and Zoe as Zoe cracks open the Tupperware she bought for lunch. You're not sure what's inside, but it sounds like it's screaming. Oh, I've done this one before.
Wow. What is that? What are you eating? It's a pizza? I love pizza!
No, Scott, it's not pizza. I'm on a special diet where I only eat sanity.
Oh, sanity. I bet that's chock full of protein.
No, Not really. It's mostly chock full of horror. It's better fresh, but that's a lot messier, so when I come to school, I pack leftovers in this Tupperware instead.
So smart. What does sanity taste like?
Well, you know, when you're sucking the marrow out of the eternal.
Sorry. Need a drink. It is lunchtime. Alright.
Well, you know when you're sucking the marrow out of the ethereal bone fragments harvested from the carcass of a rival deity you've slain?
I don't think I've ever eaten a rival deity. Do I have a rival deity? Is it fireworks? I hate fireworks.
No. Let's see. Have you ever drank a child's tears filtered through the mother's sealed scalp while an orchestra plays a tunnel's melody on instrumentals of flesh?
I've had pizza. Is that close?
You know, that description is similar.
Not really. It's more like cashews. Cashews and shrimp.
Oh, cool. I knew it was high in protein. Can I try some? Can I?
Well, it's not really for mortals.
But Scott looks excited, so you've got to figure out a way to resolve the situation. Scott's sanity is extremely high in cholesterol. Why don't you just eat some cashews and shrimp smothered in this malignant insanity hot sauce I bought? What if Scott uses this crazy straw? I picked that last time by accident by right-clicking because I forgot that was what activated it. You're going to see that video if you watch it later on, but no one's going to.
Oh no, cholesterol? The original C word.
You know, crap.
Also, eating sanity would cause your brain to invert, mutilating Also, eating sanity would cause your brain to invert, mutilating like a thumbless chimpanzee angrily parenting an orange.
That sounds sort of bad too. But what I'm really worried about are my arteries. Cashew me, bro.
You happily oblige. One cashew, shrimp, and whippolized hot sauce cocktail coming right up.
Oh wow, this food looks like a tiny crime scene. Down dash.
That's a lot of hot sauce, Scott. Are you sure your mortal mouth can...
My mouth exploded! I got on fire and exploded. No more mouth for Scott.
No, Scott, I can still see your mouth here.
But I can't see my mouth. I don't know whose mouth is it supposed to be. Mine. So if I can't see it, it's not real.
Okay, dude.
Sorry, can't talk. My mouth exploded, so I don't have the mouth anymore.
I love Scott, but I didn't do that voice justice so much, because I used to do it differently. Scott sits quietly for the rest of the lunch periods, growing progressively redder and sweatier while you enjoy a nice snack with Zoe. Nice. I love Scott. It's stupid, and he needs someone. He needs someone to look after him. Hey, halfway through. Why am I celebrating? I like this game. I love this game. This game is great. Bold this time. Today you skip class and hang out in the bathrooms. But you don't stop there, you want to know... Oh, sorry. But you don't stop there, you want to know you want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity. So you do some graffiti on the wall. No way! The graffiti says, I'm bold as fuck. And you know what? It turns out the wall's a magical wall that grants wishes. What a wall! A deep voice resounds from within the wall and says, well, not bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold. And then you gain +2 boldness. Oh boy, there's an opinionated wall. Anyway, lucky you. You were going to help Zoe with her math homework after, but you notice her surrounded by a crowd of sinister-looking cloaked figures. She seems pretty pissed about it.
Guys, stop it! I don't want any dead goats at school!
Ah, we understand you perfectly, Lord God. This is a test. We must bring you even more dead goats to satisfy your dark hunger.
What? No, that's the opposite of what I said. I don't go to school anymore. I'm Zoe, okay? Z-O-E. Z-O-E. I don't know which country you're from, I don't care. Can we take a rain check on that study session, Green? I can't stand to be around these jerks.
Zoe brushes past you on her way out. The Cotters stare at you with unconcealed awe. Well, okay, it's concealed awe by their terrifying masks, but still.
God addresses you by name, and you did not go mad with pleasure. It addresses you as if you are an equal. It passes within inches of your frail mortal frame, and what's more, it mentioned rain. Could it be that it was referring to the fabled storm of cerebrospinal fluid?
Cerebrospinal fluid.
Which will one day come to quench all sanity? Brothers, sisters, bow down before Green, for he is early the prophet of his God. Please, O prophet, guide our worship, for we have noticed of late that our Lord appears dissatisfied with our sacrifices. The blood of many goats once pleased God, and yet now we do not understand what has changed.
I did that really wrong. That's pretty obvious.
Perhaps, given your special relationship with our incomprehensible master, you could suggest a new sort of sacrifice that would please it.
Fuck it. You got nothing better to do. You decide to be a prophet for the day. You tell them what they should really be sacrificing. Sacrifice your own harmful prejudices. God damn it, my creativity is too low!
Of course!
Our own harmful prejudices. I chose this one last time and failed last time, so you're gonna see this in the future as well. So, yeah. But we're in the body. Oh, that's in the pancreas, dude. You were being metaphorical, but, oh yes, they're the pancreas. You have never watched a crowd of people cheerfully disembowel themselves before. It's bad.
Hey, Green, I realize I forgot my...
Zord has come! Quick, comrades! Show our Dark Master with proof of ultimate sacrifice.
Hey, stop throwing your pancreas at me. Not cool.
But it's too late. The cultists are all dead now because cutting out your own pancreas is not a healthy thing to do. Yeah, do not cut out your own pancreas. If you need your pancreas removed, go to a fucking doctor.
I had nickel for every time a group of my cultists died from my misguided organ loss. This is not how I want my life to be anymore. It's so depressing. I'm gonna go stare at the void until it stops staring back.
I like that reference. Fuck. That's exactly what I said, yes. Who's gonna clean up all these dead bodies? You lose -2 boldness and -1 fun. I need more charm. No, I need more creativity. That's what I need. Creativity. I need creativity. Yeah, she's not in the auditorium. Hell yeah. I only have one money. That day we're rehearsing for the class play. It's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative lecture. This is the first time I've been to the fucking auditorium, really? Your performances are so intense and inspiring, it will remember for generations. Yeah, we've read this. Having stretched, kick your faces, and belted for the Nords, it's time to get down to business. Rehearsing the classic musical Auntie Mame?
And now, my sweet damsel of distress, prepare to die!
Can we hold, please?
Dude, why would you interrupt me? I was in the moment, like I was fucking Minsoir.
I think to see how having intercourse with Minsoir would improve.
Fucking was a descriptor, Miranda. Can I please say my goddamn lines?
I mean, you could, but don't you want this musical to be better? Auntie Mame, an evil Dark Knight, being a bad guy? It's so predictable, right? Aren't we all about inverting tropes at a spooky high? It does seem that the leading lady role is somewhat outdated. Here we are in the modern age, and some of her reactions to male violence could be taken straight from the fake horses going up and down in a circle.
A merry-go-round?
Fine, whatever. If my brilliant and hair-raising portrayal of Auntie Mame isn't good enough for you, you can go ahead and think of an awesome plot twist, and I'll nail that too.
He's blushing. That's adorable. Right, as Auntie Mame is about to slay the prisoners, it's revealed that he never got his Dark Knight's license and can't practice the trade, at which point the play turns to a complex and exciting adventure in bureaucracy. Auntie Mame is not a Dark Knight at all, but an undercover cop who's spent the last 20 years working from within the villain system to dismantle the whole operation. Oh shit, I don't know which one's which. That one? I am smart enough.
Why try to discuss the philosophy of business people heads when I could just be smashing heads?
I do fancy the dynamics of bureaucracy could possibly make for a compelling music about Dark Knight. Are you kidding? Have you ever seen how to succeed in slaying without really trying?
Yes, of course! That's brilliant. And my Dark Knight can similarly be charming scoundrel, just like the murderer man. The 110 in the 110 in the shade because of This Is Hell.
The three of you hop to work, bringing to life to the Dark Knight's nuanced journey to get the his license with such sure-to-be-hit songs as Rose's Turn, To File the Paperwork, and defying great amounts of protocol. Oh, that's great. You kind of wonder how Perry the playwright poltergeist will feel about all these changes to his work. But everyone all knows writers are the least prominent part of the creation process. I hate you. I fucking hate you. I don't like you. But also I love you. So yeah. So fuck that guy. In fact, you get +3 creativity from him. That's why I write I create, and then I do everything else. That's why the fucking thing I'm making is taking so long. It's because I'm doing everything by myself to prove to myself that I can do it. These guys have a side quest for me, but I don't want to do the side quest. You sit down with Zoe and Kakalista. Zoe seems to have brought some fresh sanity today. Oh, we've done this one already in this stream itself. That is, she has a screaming man strapped to the table and is currently siphoning his sanity out through his eye sockets. Friend Zoe, I'm afraid I must take issue with your current practice.
What? Eating?
Eating in a manner which causes a human to repeatedly scream, "Kill me," while voiding his bowels and bladder. It does not seem nice.
Look, I was born this way, okay? Well, not so much born as bred from the fabric of reality itself and animated with equal parts romance and the concept of despair. But still, don't judge me.
I do not possess the necessary firmware to judge you, Zoe. I do, however, wish that you would find another way to attain sustenance. You can't stand to see these two at odds. Maybe you could convince Zoe to change her ways, or convince Kakalista that they don't need changing. Zoe wouldn't. No, that one. Status skeptical. Please list 5 things worse to devour from this man than his sanity.
Well, that's easy. Deep-seated insecurities is one. Poop is another. The crippling fear of death present in all mortals. Pee. And worst of all, opinions.
Here, are his opinions really that bad?
Well, he's a prominent user on Reddit.
Understood. Analysis complete. Sanity is an acceptable food substitute compared to several things that are worse.
Nice. It's like I always say, when lives give you lemons, give us lemons to the all-consuming void. The void is way worse than a couple of lemons.
You couldn't agree more, mostly because you're interested in smooching Zoe. Yes, I am. But still. Alright, back to schoolwork. What are we low on? Our creativity is 14, our charm is 12, our fun is 10, our boldness is 8. Oh, fuck. Should we earn more money in the library? I mean, Calculista is our library computer, so shouldn't he not be there? You know, since I can, let's do it. That day you spent some time in the library's PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling tends to be a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? It's time this time it paid off, so fuck it. You can plus 2 money.
I've read a whole page of it.
Wait. That's a new outfit. That's cool.
I've read a whole half page of a non-fiction book. I feel like my brain is going to explode. I hate studying. Gross. No one's even made out with...
Sorry.
No one has even made out once in this math textbook.
I do like books, though. They can take you anywhere in the world. So when you need to pee on them, it's like you're marking your territory across the planet.
I love you, Scott. That explains the way That explains the wavy, crispy texture and pungent odor of a lot of your used textbooks. You wonder if it's worth trying to correct his error when...
Dimitri!
That's right! It is I, Dimitri!
And may I add, you're absolutely especially lickable today.
Oh, I made her I made everyone lick his abs before.
Wait, but okay. Endless deity of horror and chaos, deadly charming beast... Endless deity of horror and chaos, deadly and charming beast person, do join me on the dark side.
Counterpoint. Do not do that.
Dimitri, you may have a fatal error in this plan. You may have approached our classmates in the middle of the library where they're hard at work studying. They'll never listen to your pitch.
Oh, yikes. Actually, we are getting super bored with studying, so... Dimitri, go ahead and tell us your thing, I guess.
Nope. If you let Dimitri woo them into the dark side, how will you woo them into prom? Also, blah blah blah, end of the world, the right thing, whatever. Sure, the dark side sounds cool, but the commute is terrible. Why join the dark side when you could join the mark side? Fuck, I'm not smart enough for that? Wait, really? I am level 13 in smarts. What?
Okay. How long of a commute are we talking about?
Only about 9 hours.
Is it a science? Is it a scenic commute?
It's mostly just unfathomable darkness and occasional loud screaming.
That sounds perfect! Unfathomable boxes.
I need deodorant. I'm starting to sweat. It's really fucking hot in here. My bad. Sorry, you're gonna hear that. Alright.
Unfathomable darkness punctured by occasional screaming is like my ideal work environment. I only get so much drawing done. Plus, I've got a whole stack of steaming manga I've been meaning to get through.
best commute ever.
I need to get more smarts.
I only have one extremely important question. Can I stick my head out the bus window?
Oh, that's adorable.
You can do anything you want on the dark side, Scott. Oh boy, I love sticking my head out the window and trying to eat the wind. But the bus drivers are on the non-dark side are always like, hey Scott, that's dangerous, or hey Scott, stop jumping out the bus so you can chase after it.
Oh, I love Scott.
There won't be a problem on the dark side though, right, Dimitri? Dimitri?
But Dimitri is gone. He had to leave early to catch a bus to the to a train, to two other buses, a goose-drawn carriage, and a catapult. The commute really is bad, but not as bad as your understanding of your friend's desires. I feel really bad now. I lost my charm. I lost charm and smarts. I lost smarts out of that? Fuck. No, I really do need to get more fucking smarts. The library's for money. I want smarts. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons, blah blah blah, yada yada. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense that dating can mix, you forgot that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity in the high school. I need a drink. My throat really hurts after doing voices. You getting close to smarts. Zoe is catching you up on the latest development on Pirate Green in her spooky high seas fanfic when she suddenly a portal opens up. Wait, that's me. Wait, so it's like Fate Zero? Oh, no, never mind. Never fear, the interdimensional prince is here. I have come to claim my bride. Or husband, or non-binary life partner using the terminology of their choosing.
The International Prince. I love when he pops up. He always had so much wacky drama.
Wait a moment. Weren't you previously Eldritch Horror and subsequently trapped in a totem deity Zigord?
Yes, that was me.
You devoured my grandfather, molecule by molecule, turning every atom of existence into a million scarab beetles before crushing them and snorting their powdered corpses.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That's totally not me anymore.
No, it was magnificent! And now you're here, in the body of a high school girl, but of legal age to consent, which is exactly my type. Come, my beautiful devourer of worlds, be my heroic bride. Oh no, Zoe is such a spooky high fan, she might agree to marry the prince just for fanfic purposes. Better stop this right now. Be careful, Zoe. He has been married 17 times before and eaten every single one of her spouse's minds. Wait. So, Zoe has been married 17 times before and eaten every one of her spouse's minds. Why get married when you can bounce on the trampoline? That sounds super lame.
I'm failing! Oh god, I'm failing! Oh no!
You had 17 spouses' minds?
Well, yeah, but as I said, I was really, really different most of them. Also, in my defense, they were all super, super, super delicious.
Well, this sounds like a challenge I am most certainly up for. Being the first spouse of Zoe's not to have their mind devoured. If anyone can do that, it is I, Interdimensional Prince. I swear to you, my tentacled little cupcake, once we are wed, you will never hunger for my mind. Only for my body. And only for my body metaphorically, for sex reasons.
Actually, I'm so full from the last 17 spouses, maybe another time though.
Oh, sorry.
Actually, I'm still full from the last 17 spouses. Maybe another time though.
Another time indeed, my sexual little boysenberry. Another time indeed. Oh man. You may have put the wedding off for now, but it sure seems like you have whet the prince's appetite for Zoe even more as such. It's only fair that you lose -2 charm. Fucking hell. Oh my god, my boldness is at 8? Just kidding. Yes I do. Lol. Fuck you. Fuck you, game. At least now I get sometimes actually get a little more up in my standing with fucking Zoe. Fucking hell. You know, I had an ex named Zoe. I said that in the thing I'm about to make. It's not like Zoe and Miranda aren't always the perkiest of guys. We've just done this extra perky as they skitter around writing things in notebooks.
Notice you are admiring our great work, Green. You see, we are now food critics. Zoe has hired me for her magazine. Totally a real food magazine. Listen up. It's an honor to have you aboard, Your Highness.
Zoe holds up a bunch of papers stapled together with doodles and crown, which seem to be eldritch runes, with some sparkly scratch and sniff stickers stuck on top. Oh god.
If you require them subservient to me, watch
Watch us in our quest to be the best food critics ever. I was a little bit hesitant about finding a very legitimate magazine since I'm new to editing things other than minds and souls. And I usually have my eating source to get the source to eat for me. But then so when I realized that we were absolute best food critics I couldn't hide this audience. Which was compromised up Miranda's food service. Now watch us create a culinary criticism magic. First up, macaroni and cheese. This food item contains both macaroni and cheese, and therefore deserves 5 stars for its accurate description. Next, couscous and vegetables. I've never tried it, and the pieces seem way too small to even register on my mini mouths. I won't try it either, but the name sounds very fancy, so 5 stars. Here is the microwave.
Oh, sorry.
Here is this microwave. Ah, yes, it's very shiny, very cubic shaped, which are both good qualities for a food. 5 stars.
They're gonna eat the microwave?
Here are some french fries. They don't seem to be very particularly French. But they don't seem particularly un-French either. Oh dear, how will you ever determine their Frenchosity?
Shh, easy. That's your specialty. I think it was this one. This one.
Huh? How did you know about my French theme spooky high annualized in this monster ballet? You truly are my #1 fan, aren't you, Green?
If my #1 fan means if by #1 fan she means trying to get in her tentacles on prom night, then sure.
If you find them to be sufficiently good kisses in my eldritch compatriot, I will join you in this endeavor. It will be good practice for me when my prince comes along, provided I am not in enchanted slumber at the time. I really feel like people should be kissing people in any kind of slumber, but that's a separate issue, so I'm just gonna make out with the fried potato now.
She does!
Yes, I found their kisses... yes, I found their kisses to be both French and fried. 5 stars! 5 stars. And Green, maybe you and I can work on other kissing adventures sometime.
Heck yeah, and you do. It's called giving butterfly kisses to honey roasted butterflies to determine their butterfly factor. Because that's a thing. 5 stars. Awesome. Awesome. Fuck. Oh god. I should go for a side quest. They give you a lot of, something. My smarts are at 14. Boldness is only at 8. Last thing I chose that fucking screwed me over was boldness. Maybe I can gamble on having another smarts question. And then have it, like, be super awesome. Or I could even out boldness and fun. Oh fuck, charm. Jesus, charm. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Many people fall during the battle, you can't take any more, so you eventually go straight to the other team's leader and start negotiating for a truce. After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement. What an unexpected twist! You gain plus 10 righteousness, but this game is so wrong in so many ways that you would be lucky if you could do anything with that, and plus 2 charm. During a break between dodgeball matches, you spot Coach shouting at some encouraging words at Zoe. Come on, Zoe! Let's go! 100 burpees! It's the fun exercise that's fun to say! Don't you want to be your best self?
Of course I do, Coach. I'm so grateful for all the time and attention you spend on our students.
You know what, as they say, time and attention are the deadlifts of the soul. She doesn't have a soul, she's a god.
Sure, but with all the time you spend learning about encouraging us, how many people have taken the time to get to know you? I mean, we haven't even known your real name.
Oh, my name? It's,
Oh, why you decided to become a high school coach? Tell us about that.
Well, if you really want to know, I first fell in love with sports through the noble game of beach volleyball. But that's not why I became a coach. No, I became a coach because of my father.
Oh, was he a great coach too?
No, he was quite the opposite. A tiger tycoon who made billions selling unhealthy sugar-frosted cornflakes to their kids. Oh my god. With his ill-gotten gains, he bought us a fabulous home in the jungles of Miami. But to me, it was no better than a cardboard box. Oh my god, this is brilliant. No better than the cardboard boxes that ship that sugary cereal out of to unmuscleized children all over the world. I had to escape. And then I did! I vowed to devote my life to helping kids stay healthy. But even so, I'm not sure I will ever be able to do enough to make up for the sins of my father. No, you definitely won't. You're a coach at a high school.
Oh, hey, Coach, don't be so sad. You're a great coach, and I'm sure any of us here would love to help you in your crusade against unhealthy breakfast.
So, that was the, I can't remember the name of it anymore right now, at the moment, but it's an American cereal. What is it called? I'm not American, so I don't really know. Anyway, Zoe looks around for other students to agree with her, but they all very carefully ignore her. So you, on the other hand, kind of want to smooch Zoe, so you offer your aid. Let's replace breakfast with a more exciting morning activity, so kids do that instead of eating. No breakfast means no unhealthy breakfast. Let's create a hip new mascot for healthy food. Kids love new mascots. Yep, creative enough for that. After a few minutes of brainstorming with Zoe, a little alchemy, and a lot of luck, you create your very own super hip health food mascot.
Coach, allow me to present to you Xander, the teenage essential amino acid.
Two of you step aside to reveal Xander, a shambling bundle of vaguely human-shaped proteins wearing a baseball cap. What's up, everybody? Says Xander. I'm Xander, the teenage essential amino acid. I'm essential because your body is unable to synthesize me on its own, and if you don't have me, you'll suffer from protein deficiency. A sweet guitar riff echoes in the background. You can hear that. That just happened right there. Symptoms of protein deficiency include elevated risk of infection, edema, fragile hair, and kidney failure. Xander puts on a pair of sunglasses. Dudes? It's working. It's really appealing to the youth demographic. Coach is right. All of the gym, your classmates are carting around to give Xander high fives and learn skateboarding tricks from him. He knows how to skateboard. We taught him how to skateboard. Zoe, why did we teach him how to skateboard? He's too powerful. You've really outdone yourselves this time. Also, you should probably get more essential amino acids. In the meantime, have +2 smarts and +1 creativity. Thank God I got more smarts out of that. Oh, that's money. I got money out of that. Oh, we did create a mascot. That does make sense. Okay. Oh. So we have 14 creativity. That might not be enough, but oh, shit. What do we go to? Shit. Boldness is lowest, and we had to use that once. So. But then you visit the bathrooms to take a number 2. Don't worry, we're not going to make an illustration of that for this specific moment. The thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions of your life. You don't put the paper down on the toilet seat before using it. Look at you crazy bastards. You get +2 boldness and probably +1 whatever that disease is, with a slight chance of 1 STD. I'm not sure that's how it works. STD stands for sexually transmitted disease, and you're not having sex with a toilet. Ain't no party like a Spooky High Bathrooms party, because a Spooky High Bathrooms party has
Polly's high quality toilet line! Shit, I didn't do that voice right. Polly's high quality toilet line!
That's better.
Yes, a classic point of Spooky High life. I love it. So good to be a part of things.
I wish more people thought like you, Zoe. My WC wine isn't the hit I thought it was gonna be.
Maybe it's because you're brewing wine in a toilet.
No, that's not it. Thank you. Next.
Trick question. There's no reason it can't be a bestseller if you believe it. Trick question. There's no reason it can't be a bestseller. If you believe in yourself, you can achieve anything.
Even selling unsanitary alcohol to 20-something-year-old high schoolers.
Especially that.
In the end, doesn't WC stand for We Can?
Honestly, don't use the abbreviation WC in Monstropolis. So fuck it, maybe, I don't know. Or we don't use the abbreviation. Oh shit, I spelled that wrong. I'm all for using deceitful marketing schemes to trick the gullible people out of their money, regardless of the quality of what I'm selling, so I'm in.
Oh my gosh, yes! I'm all about spending too much money on things!
Yeah, so am I, apparently.
You have no idea how much money I spend!
Of course I do. I'm under the bank accounts of all Spooky High students.
What?
What? Continue, by all means.
Okay, anyway, whenever I buy things for exorbitant prices, it's because I'm incredibly invested in the people or characters associated with it. Like paying $335,000 for a custom figurine of my human Sona from the game Human Prom.
That's a game? That's not a game, but that's a game?
That's it. We need to create a mascot for my WC wine. Who would get the best emotionally invested and spend the most monster dollars?
And invent a cute, cuddly character to hawk your product, Wally the Wasted Walrus? That sounds amazing. And I want to do that, but I'm not sure I can. Get an endorsement from Millionaire Mummy. No, I'll do that one. Oh, I'm creative enough.
You sound so adorable already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's find a really good artist to design Wasted Wally for us, and then we can pay them in exposure.
No, Scott.
No, Scott.
No, Scott.
No, Scott. The valuable investment for Polly's wine business. The art will be a valuable investment for Polly's wine business, so I will happily finance this endeavor, as long as I get a cut of the profits, and the artist gets paid because the artist should always be paid.
Yes, that is true. Artists should always be paid. I'm not. What I'm doing is not art, but the artist should always be paid.
And if they have all the free toilet, and they get all the.
And they get all the free toilet when they want. I'll put that in the ad I'm posting. Really? No. I think this is one of the situations where it's just better the artist hired does not sample the products first.
You hire your classmate Vincent Viperfish, a monstrous half snake, half barracuda, to do the art. But he's half a snake, half barracuda. He doesn't have arms. His art is amazing, which is really impressive considering that neither his viper lineage nor his fish lineage gave him hands. Yeah, that's what I just said. But you know, you know better than to ask logic questions at Spooky High. Before long, Vincent Viperfish masterpiece is complete, and gorgeous life has been breathed into Wally the Walrus.
It's so amazing. How do you think he wanted you on his sports team with me? His muscles are beautiful.
He's fictional, Scott.
Oh, you fictional people don't like sports.
No time to explain basic concepts, Scott. My WC1 is flying with the proverbial shells, literal toilets. No time for proverbial shelves, Polly. My phone is ringing off the proverbial hook with people who want to buy a Wally TV show and Wally musical, and the thing above all else is a pinnacle of artistic media. A multiplayer dating simulation starring Wally the Wasted Walrus.
Can we actually have him in this thing? Wow, a multiplayer dating sim sounds lucrative, and it is. You get plus three money because your mummy made you negotiate for a 7%. Oh, for a percentage of the profits before Wally Prom was released on Smoke. Thanks, Green's mama. Wait.
What?
I messed it up the entire time. There was an amazing thing that happened, and I'm the only one who experienced it properly because I was reading it out loud. Where's Zoe? There she is. I need a drink. It is lunchtime. Time for drinks. More alcohol. And more fizzy. He finally is bending over his burrito with intense concentration. He's obviously taking a food pic for the Instagram. For Instagram. He channels the silent energy of the moon. Of the moon? Why the moon? Zoe is right behind him, peeking over his shoulder and giggling. She channels the giggling energy of the moon. The moon has giggling energy?
Liam, the speakers are wrong. Tell the burrito to smile with its eyes and make its cheese looks less melty. And add a filter. Filter more. Filter again.
Why must I constantly be distracted while taking my refined food pics? No one understands my superior sense of Fred. I like his outfit. That's a nice jacket.
Maybe because it's my phone you're using?
A fair point. But my phone is charging. What am I supposed to do with this food in the cafeteria at lunchtime? This? I think not.
You purple dog. I'm just saying that if you wanted to reach true levels of Tex-Mex beauty, you should add the sticker of Jimin to your food pic. Nothing says good taste like pasting the face of a K-pop superstar next to a high school burrito.
Oh god.
Pure. There you go. Hey, Pure.
I don't know how to say that one. For a moment, all three of you just admire the Jimin sticker. Liam shakes it off and regrets his composure. Let's agree to disagree, timeless horror.
Or it's for Jimin and your dumb food pic.
Stop it! Quick fix this burrito Instagram K-pop emergency. What if we use the Jimin sticker where he's contemplating the existential notions of death, meaningless, and the void? True K-pop fans should know that Jimin's favorite food is enchiladas, and his second favorite food is leaving Liam alone. No, this one. You had me at meaningless. I'll allow this nonsense.
Yay! Now stop that thing!
I must admit, Jimin adds a quiet, powerful pathos to this bean and cheese burrito. Its appropriation of mainstream culture is quite satisfying. Zoe's pick goes mega uber super viral, and now the whole world is Jimining their burritos. Jeez, the internet is weird. But not as weird as your high school. Yeah. Not in real life, my high school was really fucking normal. It's full of fucking Catholics. Alright, what am I low on? I'm low on fun. You know what? It's the last thing that we have to do here. So let's go for some fun. That day during research, you start the half-hour raid that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons Zima from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. Yeah, plus 2 fun. Oh, that's hard to do. Zoe bounds up to you with even more of a pep in her benedictine step.
Hey Green, aren't you so excited about the con coming up? Con? I don't know what you're thinking. It's which con? Con the Condiments Convention? Con the Artist Convention? Nope, it's Con the Convention Convention for Ultimate fans, and I thought maybe we could go be Ultimate fans together.
So I guess what I'm trying
to say is, and sorry if this is too soon to ask, I mean it's hard to determine the relative appropriateness of brief intervals of time when you've been around in various forms for millennia. Would you want to do a couple's cosplay with me? I mean, if you can think of a good enough pairing.
Hell yeah, and you would, and you also know the perfect cosplay couple pairing ever. You suggest Naruto and Garfield. Fuck! Shit! A 4 hours worth of fucking streaming, and I failed the final thing. Oh well.
Naruto and Garfield? I mean, sure, yeah, I was into that at one point, but like not anymore by a long shot. I mean, I'm all about Sasuke and Garfield. Just think about it. Even just on a pure aesthetic level, which sounds better. Naruto or Sasufield? Sasufield by a mile. And in the end, isn't that what makes a great ship, the combined name?
That's what I would have failed on if I got that right. Fuck.
Come to think of it, there's not really a great prominent issue of Green and Zoe in our ship name, is there? I'm not saying our ship is definitely sunk, but I'm thinking I need to dock the ship in the harbor before I take it out again.
Damn it. You know your name should have been something cool, like, oh, I need to screenshot this so that I... There we go. Diak, and then you could be Zoe together and it could be Zodiac. Is Diak a name? Whatever. You should have thought about that before having a stupid name like Green. I picked Green because it was one of the default names. But it was a default name for the multiplayer and not the default name for the secret player, so I'm an idiot. Even minus creativity and stuff. And now it's Monster Prom time and I need to ask Zoe because she's the only one else going after for an entire hour. Yeah.
Oh, that's very flattering. I can never date you. You see, my favorite secret ship ever is Green X, a bowl of cereal.
Really?
Don't get me wrong, you're funny and sort of sexy, but what kind of person would I be if I destroyed my favorite ship ever? A monster! Like the bad kind. So, hard pass.
Damn, you're bad at interacting with people. To repent for the sin of making such bad choices, you were forced to walk around the school in nude, accompanied by a nun who chanted shame over and over while ringing a big bell. That is a Game of Thrones reference. Classic. 13 new outcomes, 11 new events. Best waifu. She is the best waifu. Most likely to be Razgard by the space goddess of illusion in disguise. Okay then. Well, I failed at that because I got the same ending as I did in the video I'm about to post. You know, after my next stream tomorrow, which is The Witcher. Those 6 weeks were maybe the most most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we are and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened and it was wonderful. Due to the obscene amount of fan art she drew, Zoe was taken by Jim Davis, renowned creator of Garfield, as his protege. nowadays Garfield still hates Mondays and loves lasagna. But you can be you can be he's into a lot of weird stuff too. I think you missed out the word sure, guys. Vera built the Oberlin Empire into endless greatness. They own a shameless number of companies. It's known that they were also into lots of sketchy businesses. But but no one does anything about it. I mean, who the hell would try to stop Vera Oberlin? No one. Marina started a non-profit to help countries without a monarchy, because all countries should have the right to be graciously ruled by the Mer Kingdom. For those 6 weeks, the Monster Bomb seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Bomb might have ended then, but there were plenty of lives left in the battle of war of youth, blah blah blah. Once again, we were young, unafraid, and we were ready to start. I'm gonna stop this music just for a second. Yeah, there you go. You can't hear the music, right? I'm going to start the music again in a little bit when the actual lyrics start. Because just previously I did 30 seconds of it properly. And we didn't get up to this part. There we go. 2, 3, 6, 7, 10. Alright, that's enough. Ooh, someone's getting in trouble. I have a police report for Vera? That looks like Vera. Vera's in the picture. You have unlocked 7 new images in the gallery. Alright then, let's have a look at these images. More art? Oh, it's up there. Scott designed early concept art. He looks like he's an American Wolf. That's more Scott. He definitely looks like he's an American Wolf. Oh, that's more Scott. Oh, that's faith. And there's hope. And there's joy. Alright, now for fan art. Alright. Oh, by Shillen. That's the only thing we have for this one. That is actually really cool. I like that one. Well, that's all I've got for now. That's all the time I've got for now. So, thank you everyone for watching. And, see you tomorrow. Or next time I do anything. If you want to watch it. Toodles! Man, I'm not pretty good at this, aren't I?